Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and I'm out on another walk. And actually, this is going to be a bit of a strange walk. This is more like a vloggy walk. I've just been filming. In fact, I've been filming the story about the Thakeham Ghost. This is a woman who is supposed to have haunted a crossroads near Thakeham in West Sussex. And I think I may have found it, may not be the right one. This is one of the tales of old Sussex that Philip Mercer wrote and published in 1834. That seems to be a very hard book to get hold of. Anyway, I've got a copy of it, and I've come out today, and I have to say it's an absolute glorious day. And now I'm going to put you into the sunshine. There is snow over there on the hilltops. We've had snow recently. They are the South Downs just behind me. So it's been absolutely fabulous to come out and film. It's a Sunday as I film today and make up this all the shots for the story. And I've come up a little lane which is just in front of me. Just down there, that ridge of trees is where the lane is, and then there's this crossroads of two paths. Well, this looks like it's just the simple edge of a field, but actually, if you look beyond this hedge, I don't know how you can see this, there is two banks and what looks like an old walkway there. The public footpath clearly now just comes along the side of this walk, the old walkway, but presumably this was an old lane down here. Let's see if I can show you a bit more. Just down there. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. And it goes along this hedge here, on the other side of the hedge. But I guess for convenience, modern convenience, the walk is now just at the edge of the field. Anyway, so I've been filming. Sundays, weekends are just bad days for going out really onto the public footpath to go and do some filming, because the world and his brother is out walking their dog or jogging or riding their bikes or just going out for a general walk, which is absolutely fantastic to see, and it's good for people's health. And I'm not really moaning, it's just that when you're filming, it is an awkward thing because you keep stopping and people don't really understand what you're doing, and you have to explain when they ask, if they ask. Mostly I just pretend I'm just taking photographs, but you've got a tripod and you're sort of doing lines in front of the camera. It does look a bit odd to people. Here we go, look. It does definitely seem to be some sort of old trackway. And in the story, there's this crossroads where this woman, Sarah Penny, is supposed to have been buried. She was a suicide. So if you saw the episode, I mean, I don't know if this is the actual one. There may be. I looked on old maps to see if there were other crossroads back in, I mean, we're talking about the time of after the English Civil War. Just coming down to this stile here, which I shall endeavour to cross. Here we go. So this is the crossroads. As you can see, there's this journey up here. There's this other bit up here. Let's just have a quick look up here. We've got this footpath. These old footpaths would have been here for donkey's years. This goes past a farm beyond, and then a route across this ridge here, which is interesting. I parked down this lane here, which goes down quite a little steep hill and high banks, which tells you that this has been used for a long time, and probably water has worn a lot of it away. But it's a beautiful little pathway. A bit muddy now. It was frosty when I first came up. So the rest of the week it looks like it's going to be awful weather, weather that one can't get out and film in, which is a shame. So that's why I sort of thought I'd make the most of today and just do this little extra bloggy bit. I've got to go back and edit up what I have shot. It's nearly midday now. It does take a bit of time planning out where to go and what to write, what bits of the story to pull out, and then doing the research to try and work out where these things are likely to have happened. You can see this wonderful bank here with the trees on the tops, which of some of those trees have been there a couple of 100 years for sure. So making these videos mostly on my own, it does take a bit of time to line up the camera, work out what you're going to say, make sure it's in focus and all of that. It does take a bit of time. And then when people come along walking their dogs and things, it obviously adds to the time constraint. It's very nice though. I need to get out and do some more walks in this area. I don't know this area terribly well. You can see here this little hedgerow has been pollarded at some point. It's quite a young hedge, I think. It's actually quite amazing, isn't it, at the moment? I'm filming in beginning of February now. It's just in the beginning of February. And I've seen daffodils, not here. When I was last week at Sandown Racecourse, there were daffodils. And the buds are, you know, everything seems like it thinks it's spring. We've had a little bit of snow, as I said just before, but everything thinks it's spring, and it's all trying to come out because the temperatures are going up. But I think when we get more of these cold days, the plants are going to have a bit of a shock. Anyway, coming up to this road, which was incredibly quiet when I first came to it. I can hear tweets of birds. Don't know if you can hear that. Here's the road ahead, and then there should be the public footpath sign, which is what I followed. I can see tyre tracks, so bikes come down here. Presumably it's a bridle path. It goes into West Chiltington. I'm coming southwards. There's a car rushing across, and if I have got this right, my car, where I dumped it at the edge of on the verge there at Northlands Lane, is there. And I'll come back. Actually, I'll just dump my bag here for a second. Let's come down here. I started my film just down this rather lovely lane, which I don't know quite where that goes, and then went up there. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this rather poor video compared to the normal videos that I do. There's the Bald Explorer car, and here's the Bald Explorer saying thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what will be going out this week in terms of videos, because the weather is going to be a bit grim. Maybe some more stories by the fireside. Anyway, I'm going to get home and warm myself up. Thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, leave a comment, tell me what you like, what you don't like, and maybe consider becoming a patron and help me put a little bit of petrol in the car and get me further afield. I have to say, it's an absolutely beautiful day, and if I didn't have this stinking cold, I would go out and enjoy more of it. Till the next time, bye bye.